All right, we're here with West Virginia State head coach Brian Poor, number 5 Jeremiah Moore, number 0 Glenn Abram. Coach, just comments on the game.
It's a good game. It was a good basketball game. Game of runs, and we made ours and thought we were in a good spot, and then they made theirs, and so they had theirs at the end. Got the lead, and then we just, we forced some things, had some untimely turnovers down the stretch, and then just looking at the stats, we got beat on the boards in the second half, which we were ahead in the first half, and I knew that was going to be a critical thing. It's tough, but when you get down to 32 teams left out of 312 or whatever it is, Division II teams, everybody's really good. And so you got to play your best game for 40 minutes, and we didn't carry it through for the whole 40 minutes. And so we get to go home, and they get to move on to the next round.
I asked you yesterday, it was an early point in the game, you were down, and I asked you if there was something said in a huddle that brought you back on a run. Same kind of thing today, 29-7 run I have written down. Was there something said, something by the players, just a different strategy, or just? No,
I just felt like it's, I just called a timeout just to settle them down. And, we got a confident team, and, they hit some threes there to start off with, and, we just need to settle down and just kind of settle in a little bit, and that's why I called a timeout. So it wasn't anything, Vince Lombardi-ish or anything like that. It was just, hey, come on, settle in here and we'll be fine. We've been down 9 before. And so, that was it. They picked it up. And, like I said, it's a game of runs. They had some, we had some, but they had theirs at the end.
Talk about the confidence, especially with that run, the confidence in the guys you have, especially the ones you have on right or left of you, to lead that team back. I saw the energy, we felt it in the arena and everything. Just talk about that.
Yeah, these guys, they're special guys. I mean, we were 5-5. 5-5. And everybody had written us off to get to the tournament, let alone to get to the second round. Then nobody gave us a chance to beat West Liberty. And so, I got a lot of confidence in them. These two have been with me for 12 years. Seems like it. But so, they know, and I know them. And so, special group, and, I've got the utmost confidence in them. And I knew we would get back in that game, and I knew we'd have our chances. And just wish we could have, closed the deal. But, we didn't.
Coach, can you talk a little bit about what, these two, and Ern and Brad and Jihad have meant to this program? My bad.
Yeah, Nate's trying to give me a cry, which we've already been doing so. Yeah. The thing about coaching, for me, anyways, is the relationships. And yeah, you call timeouts and you call plays, and some work and some don't, and you change defenses. But that's secondary to the bond that you build with your players, in my mind. And this is a hard day. Every year it's a hard day. Some are a little harder than others, but this one's a tough one. We've had a lot of fun together, won a lot of games. They've done a lot for this university. Like I said, nobody thought we'd win yesterday. And then we got Randy Moss talking about us on Twitter. I mean, who'd have thunk that? So it's been a special, special ride that unfortunately has to come to an end. And what I tell our guys, and I told them in the locker room, is, I'll be here for the rest of their lives. This is not just a 4-year, 5-year, 6-year deal with me. I always tell our recruits, you're a jacket for life. And so our job now is to help these guys move on to the next stage of their life and recruit players to fill their spots.
Jeremiah and Glenn, just talk about your impact on the program. Obviously, when you got here, state wasn't obviously at their best, but now you've got your program back to where it used to be. And how awesome is your memories at Washington State and building this program back to what it is now, what it once was?
Yeah, my first year here, I think we won our redshirt that year. I think we won about 7 games that season. So just to keep building on wins every year, something special. Even though we didn't get the ring that we wanted, but like you said, got this team to the second round, this program back on the map. Just wish we could have got a ring from the CPN.
Stated on. Coach, what was the game plan after the timeout, the last play? Did you get what you wanted?
Yeah, kind of. I'm gonna second guess myself, and everybody sitting up there in the stands, they're gonna second guess me, but that's part of it. It's not the first time I've second guessed myself, and not the first time that I'll be second guessed. So we felt like Wayne could get somebody a shot. That's what we're really trying to do. But then, once they fouled and then the time was limited, I probably should have switched, but I was out of timeouts at that point. Probably should have switched and got the ball to G, because then we didn't really have an opportunity to get somebody a shot because there wasn't as much time. So, and everybody, it's your natural tendency to look at that play, but I mean, we were up 15. So, when you're in that situation, you're up 15, you can't really look at that last play and say that's what beat us. I mean, those other plays that caused us to lose a 15-point lead beat us. And so, anyways, that's my thoughts.
Coach, for you as a program, obviously you've been here for many years now. You've had a lot of great success here. You went through a little spell there where didn't have as much success as you wanted, but now the last 2 years and this year especially, NCAA tournament, you beat West Liberty, number 2 team in the country. How proud of this team and the program where it is now, where it was a couple years ago.
Yeah, it's that's what I told them. I mean, it's been a heck of a ride this whole season with my father passing. And then trying to, and he was really close to these guys too. So, I mean, it hurt him as much as me. So it's been a heck of a ride that, we'll look back and really have fond memories. But it's good to get us back. Now we've got a name again in the NCAA, and recruits are, more apt to look you up, and you don't have to look as much for them, although we're there. Now it's our job to keep us there. And I think we've got a good nucleus coming back with Noah and Dwayne and Pitt. And so now we just got to put some pieces around them. And, it's crazy. And, injuries you can't control. And so some of our downtime was caused by that. And then some of it was caused by character. We just didn't have good character on our team, really. They would buy in and play together. And we've got that part back and got that fixed. And so, I'm confident where we're at and where we're going. We'll be back.
Thanks, guys.
Yep.